Hi, everybody. Anthony Marone here, back for the bonus edition of 5 Celebrity Will Mistakes. So, earlier this week, we released our brand new ebook, 5 Celebrity Will Mistakes. And these are the 5 that didn't make the cut. So, these are the 5 that are on the cutting room floor. So, first, let's get right into it. One of my dad's favorite singers of all time, Mr. Barry White. He died in 2003, and he was separated, but he was not yet divorced from his second wife. So she inherited everything. His live-in girlfriend of several years and his 9 children received absolutely nothing. The legal battle got ugly with his girlfriend, daughter, and son all filing lawsuits. So really the lesson here is, until you're legally divorced, you're still married as far as your estate is concerned. So you need to update your will, your financial power of attorney, your healthcare proxy, and check all your beneficiary designations. Don't wait until your divorce is finalized. So next up on our 5 Celebrity Will Mistakes that didn't make the ebook is one of my mom's favorite singers, Miss Whitney Houston. Her mistake was not updating her will. So Whitney Houston had a will in February 2012, but it was really outdated. It was drawn up a month before the 1993 birth of her only child, daughter Bobbi Kristina Brown. The will was never changed, never updated, not even as her fortune climbed north of $20 million. Bobbi Kristina was just 18 years old when her mother died, and under the will's terms, she was to receive 10% of the estate when she turned 21, and then the rest much later. By not updating her will, Whitney failed to consider whether her daughter was mature enough to handle millions of dollars. And realistically, even $50,000 to a 21-year-old could be too much money. Sadly, Whitney Houston's daughter died in 2015, also as a result of drowning. So a real sad case there. Another one, maybe not really a celebrity, although he may be a celebrity among lawyers, is Chief Justice Warren Burger. So Warren Burger was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and he wrote his own will. It was just 176 words, and he didn't include enough provisions in the will so that his executors or the people that were in charge could handle all of his affairs appropriately. He wrote it himself, and there is an old saying that the lawyer who represents himself has a fool for a client. And this 176-word will was insufficient for the former Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court. Moving right along, one of my favorite artists of all time, the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Really sad case when he passed away. His death actually set off a series of legal battles over his estimated $500 million estate. The lesson here is Michael had created what's called a revocable living trust, which is really designed to avoid all of the fights after you pass away. The problem is he never funded the trust. He never put any assets into it. So his whole will had to go through the probate process, while his children and mother lived on a stipend that was managed by the executor and a judge. And there were just several legal challenges from creditors, family members, hangers-on, and it was just a bit of a hot mess. So the lesson is, if you have a trust, you have to make sure you set it up properly, especially if you want to avoid probate. Last but not least, the star that didn't make the cut for the top 5 celebrity mistakes ebook, Chadwick Boseman. You know him better as the Black Panther. Really sad case when he died earlier this year. He had a 4-year fight with colon cancer, which not many people knew about. He didn't talk a lot about it. But unfortunately, even though he was struggling with cancer for 4 years, he never wrote out a will. Just not great planning. Not uncommon, unfortunately, but especially if you have a diagnosis like that, you want to make sure you get your affairs in order. His estate is left up to the courts. His wife has asked to be in charge of the estate, and there's probably more to come in this case, but it's still somewhat early days. But the Black Panther did not have a will at all. So I want to thank you if you've been following along all week here with our top 5 celebrity will mistakes. Now's the time to get your will done. If you haven't got it done already, go through our process known as Will Builder. It's secure, it's easy. You could do it from the comfort of your home or if you want to do it on your phone, you could do it on your phone. And thanks for following along, and I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving next week.